That's for two. Own stuff? I know. Other people's stuff. Check it. Check. Check. Doing a mic check. I think we're good to go. All right. We probably have about 10 minutes until we get started. Check in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for anybody that's checking in right now, we have the Mansfield Barracudas. We got the lights set up. We got the teal. We got the purple. We got the spinny lights. Now we have red. If you aren't tuned into this, I don't know what else you'd be watching. There's nothing good on a Friday night. Sorry, Saturday night. We usually start these on Fridays. But here they come. Your Mansfield Barracudas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the starting squad for your Mansfield Barracudas, and they will have a tough match. All right, and just a quick reminder for everybody to be respectful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game ourselves here. I think this is the first time I've been back since last season, so I feel welcome to be back. In between this game, between the Israel Selects and the Mansfield Barracudas. Happy to be here, waiting to see what happens here after puck drop. Looks like, is that okay? Oh, sorry, I thought I saw Wade and John's on right wing. Nope, he's on right D. Let's drop this puck. All right, puck comes back to the left side. Pass to pass, D to D. And it's going to end up on net. Ends up being left behind the net. Puck stays in the zone. Tim Hoffenkamp. Quick try to Michael Tatum here. Israel Elite able to clear the zone, but isn't able to maintain possession. Barracudas hold up on the blue line. Entering the zone. Somebody looking for somebody in front. Oh, there was somebody, but wasn't exactly what they were looking for. All right, Israel Elite entering the zone. Ford looking for a drop pass, which never came. Puck's gonna end up staying behind Barracuda's net. Now in possession, or was in possession of Barracuda's. All right, and Barracuda's just gonna chip it out of the zone. See what Israel Selects decides to do with this. See behind their own zone. It's gonna clear all the way around. Barracuda defense picks that up. Kevin Ely, nice quick pass over. Pass over to Chris Alexander, but doesn't end up. Net looks off just a little bit. Let's see if they blow it. I think they're blowing that because that net is off. They don't want to play too much more hockey after that net is off, which is understandable. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to say that this face off inside, yeah, to the right of the Israel Select goaltender. Good first minute of play. Puck one back, but unable to be handled by Barracuda beat defense. Puck moving side to side, and that headman pass missed, but there's not an icing. So the Barracudas are going to be able to go and try and pick this up off the forecheck. Barracuda's looking for a little bit more support there. All right. Selects, turning it over. You got a little 1-on-4 action. I think that's the best that you can get out of that is a easy shot, quick whistle, and we'll end up with a for face-off. So that face-off is going to be just to the left of the Israel Selects goalie. And we got a lefty on the right side taking the face-off. He does end up losing that. But the Barracudas keep that in. Israel Selects end up breaking the puck up the middle of the ice. That's a risky pass. And yep, that's going to be an icing. It's a nice stretch pass, but that if that doesn't end up hitting any sticks, that is not going to end up anywhere except back at your own zone. So we do have a face-off just to the right of the Israel Selects. Face-off. And we'll call that a draw, but ends up coming back all the way. Oh, we got a fight here. We got one guy that doesn't want to drop his gloves, and we got another guy that. All right, well, usually don't see that very often, but we had one guy that wanted to go. The other guy didn't want to go. The bigger guy didn't want to go. But I mean, he's gonna have to end up in the penalty box. I'm assuming. Unless they, well, maybe this could end up being just a minor penalty. All right, so it looks like
That's a fucking joke.
we're gonna end up with a minor penalty on the Barracudas. All right, well, must have been some miscommunication between those players, but it'll get figured out. All right, so we do have a Israel select power play. Pass back to the point. Puck ends up back in the corner. Now it's behind the goal line. Back to the corner. Trying to fit that puck through. All right. Barracudas end up clearing. Israel select goalie, able to pass it behind his own goal line. They're going to slow it down a little bit here. They're going to slow it down again. They're not in a big hurry. Chris Blake, who also plays for the Barracudas from time to time, out there on the power play. Oh, Barracuda is able to maintain possession of the puck. They're in the neutral zone. Let's see if he. Oh, toe drags. Oh, and a nice shot on net. Ends up just a little bit right. All right, selects enter the zone. And we're going to put the puck out of play. It makes it sound better. All right, so we're gonna have the puck just to the right of Josh Messick here. It looks like he has some equipment issues. They usually get All right, we are back. We have a face-off coming up. It's the most exciting thing to happen in the last, I'd say, 6 minutes. All right, face-off. Whoa. I'm gonna call that a win for the Barracudas. Although Israel does possess the puck, pass the puck in the neutral zone, entering past the blue line. Now it's almost even strength. Great save by Josh Messick, and now it is even strength. 5-on-5. Selects going to pick up their puck. Did not end up making it to another Selects player. But the Barracudas with a couple, give and go passes, and a nice shot. Oh, slap shot on net, and that is, so close. So close to a goal. Saw Alex Olson out on the ice, and usually that means there's going to be some goal scoring opportunities. There happen to be a couple there, but just not enough. Face off one by the Barracudas, picked up by Barracuda defenseman. Puck is swept around, pushed on net. Battle in front ends up on. I don't want to call him fellow Barracuda. I believe he can still be a Barracuda, but he's not playing for them tonight. Chris Blake did get that puck in the zone. Oh, nice Otzer pass. Ends up hitting this, well, I'd say the skate of Tim Hoffenkamp, who passes it in front of the net, but ends up being an incomplete pass. But a great defensive play. Great back check by him. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass. Shot on net. Whistle. Some exciting hockey tonight. Everything's tape to tape. Really not a whole lot of messes. Unless you count Josh trying to put his equipment together. Besides that, everything's gone pretty well. All right. Face off one. We'll call that a select win. All right, select with a nice little, nope, not able to control. So the Barracudas are able to get that deep in the zone. That is not an icing. Picked up. Oh, nice little pickup by the selects there. D-to-D pass by the Barracudas. Barracudas entering the zone, but caused a penalty. Waiting to see what this penalty is. Looks like a tripping. And it's going to be on the Israel selects. So it looks like we're looking at 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. So, as of right now, we have the Barracudas out shooting the Israel selects 12-2. And face-off's going to be to the left of the Israel selects goalie. Oh, pass one back too far. Nicely controlled by Jimmy Anderson, who's going to give some time behind his own goalie and make a great save. Well, nice play. That's a very nice play by Tim Hoffenkamp. It's not always about protecting the puck. Well, I guess it's absolutely about protecting the puck. All right, pass to Wayne Johns. Is this a... Oh! That almost looked like a set play. Yeah. No. Sorry, we're getting a lot of questions from the referees here about pucks. We don't have them. The people that do, they don't look like us. All right, the face-off will be to the right as the Israel selects. And I'm going to keep about 4 of these pucks to myself. And so when they need them, I will give it to them if they ask nicely. All right, face-off 1 yet again by the Barracudas. Barracudas won the last 2 face-offs, but for some reason we're not able to maintain possession. But they're not in a super big hurry. You can tell this play starts with Tim Hoffenkamp behind the net because they waited for him to come back. Oh, nice little toe drag and a save. Yeah. You could tell Mansfield definitely has some set power plays. Well, I'll call them plays. But yeah. You could tell they waited for Tim Hoffenkamp to be that lead guy, that quarterback. Who went anyway. Face-off win by the Barracudas. Back to Wayne Johns, who gives the little give and go. Back to the side. Back to Wayne Johns. Shot missed wide. Oh, and now we might. Nope. Josh is going to go end up, and he's going to play this puck. And I actually know that looked like a weird or a really weird play, but I really enjoyed how that play worked. If you have time and space and guys that are able to make it out on the ice and get to that puck, all good. All right, Barracuda's on the blue line. D to D pass, low shot by Kevin Ely. They're going to have to try and get this puck back. Which they do, but they don't have a lot of power play time. Or I should say time. All right. Barracudas go behind their own net. Kevin looking for some guys. I don't think he found enough in time. So he had to wait for a little bit longer than I think he thought. All right, DD pass. Not a lot there, but a quick enough pass to make it work. Yep. Oh, little toe drag. Didn't work. Nice. Oh, drop pass. And a little sauce over to Brandon here on the left side. And this puck's going to end up going all the way around. It's in the Barracudas territory, but I don't think it's going to end up getting anywhere. Oh, now it's behind the Selects goal line. Let's see what they end up doing with it. They try to go too high there. They're looking for a high stick haul, but his stick wasn't what got the puck. All right, here we got an icing by the Israel Selects. I will say so far, the shots have been a little bit uneven. Barracuda's at 15. Israel Selects at 2. But I would say it's been a pretty even game. I know I'm usually a Barracuda homer, but this could go either way. Face off one by the Barracudas. Back to the point, taking their time. And gets it in deep. Play behind the net. Oh, trying to go for the short side. High. Oh, kind of a little blind pass there. All right, Barracudas have the puck. Defenseman moves forward. Ooh, nice play made by that defenseman. Israel with a nice breakout pass off the glass. They're going to slow it down. And Israel's going to go ahead and keep it below the Barracuda goal line. It's now made its way back up, held in the zone. Oh, off of the Israel elite players. Nice little tape-to-tape pass, but doesn't end up with Barracuda possession. Oh, what a huge save by Josh Messick. That's what I'm saying. It's 0-0, but this game is a lot more even than the shots will say. Barracudas with a nice little, oh, thought they could have had a little chip play there. All right, nice little chip here. We look at a 3-on-1, 2-on-1 at least. And yep, that's gonna be a goal for the Israel elite team. And we'll give her about 30 seconds to breathe, but I think the Barracudas, sorry, I said elite, I meant Israel selects. Yeah, but these Barracudas, they need a few seconds to breathe. They've had more shots, but I think sometimes it's more about the quality. Face off one back by the Israel selects. On the puck of Wayne Johns. Passes D to D. Back over to Wayne Johns. Nice little pass up to Tim Hoffenkamp. Quick turnover. Puck's going to end up either in an icing or a deep possession for Israel, which I believe. Oh! All right, Barracudas have the puck deep in Israel territory here. We got a 2-on-2 clump up here, but nobody's really going for the puck. Okay, all right. We got a 1-on-3 here. Barracudas outman. Right, nice stretch pass over to Michael Tatum. Barracudas in the neutral zone. Entering past the blue line. Ooh, shot to hydrate. Barracudas doing a bunch of really, really good hitting. All right. And there's a whistle. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's from the Israel Selects. This was the This is just, I think it's going to be a 2 for roughing, I think. But either way, the face-off will be in the Israel select zone. Shot on net. Ooh, by the Barracudas. Nice low shot. But the selects able to cover up. Nice cover by the select goalie. Face off one by, I'm going to call it the Barracudas. Puck one back. Now it's up in the corner. Oh, quick shot on net. So we still have 1 minute and 41 seconds left in this power play. Let's see how the Barracudas. All right, Barracudas win it back again. Very similar play to the last one. Oh, just didn't end up. Oh. All right, now we could end up. Oh, Kevin Ely with the puck here. Puck's gonna end up behind the Barracudas net, but it will give them time to change. And a nice stretch pass to Michael Tatum. Back Kevin Ely. Puts him in a little bit of a bind, but he's able to make a good pass. Now Wayne Johns picking up the puck. Barracuda is able to change 2, or sorry, 1. Wayne Johns takes the body and able to clear a guy out, make sure that they can take advantage of this extra man. Shot low on net. I'm thinking the Barracudas are going to try and slow things down a little bit. They have a man advantage, but seems like they're just trying to take normal shots. They know they can do better than that. Now the puck ends up all the way down. Let's see if they try and possess the puck these last 10 seconds. Oh, nice pass by Olsen. Nope. They do not possess the puck. They say onside. Israel selects. And all right, puck picked up by the Barracudas. Oh, nice play. Nice drive to the middle. I believe that was, oh, where is it? Von Harder. I'm sorry. That last nice play was Von Harder. Now we have a face-off that looks to be to the left of the Israel select goaltender. If I had to guess, they're going to try and win it to the right. And oh, no, I was wrong. All right. Puck ends up on select stick. Now it's on Barracuda stick in the corner. Trying to sauce pass, but ends up being snagged by the Israel select goalie. Face off just to the left of the Israel select goaltender. Yes, I am eating a tater top. All right. Face off one back to the Barracudas. In the corner, back to the point. Ooh, shot on net. Directed to the corner. So now we have the selects entering the Barracuda blue line. Oh, empty clear. Or I should say bad clear. Looks like the Barracudas got it out of the zone, but now it's in the Israel select zone. They're going to try and, let's see, they have possession of the puck, but they're going to come up against the Barracudas. They end up taking the puck. They shoot it in the far corner, but they do pick up possession. All right. Now we have Barracuda coming back, putting it back up at the wall. All right, so we have a little 2-on-2 here. Sauce. Ooh. Thought I saw some backhand sauce opportunity there. That's going to end up offside. If anybody off Israel touches it. It's too late now. Big guy off the selects goes ahead and sauces it all the way down. Now they have to wait. Oh, too much time waiting. Should get that puck in deep. Got a little bit of pile up on the right side of the rink here. We have most of our players. All right. Okay, it looks like we got a little 3-on-3. See what he does with it. Oh, nice shot, low. He got his own rebound. Oh, and we got a pick by Alexander. Halted by the Israel selects. Oh, but he's got it again. Backhand, forehand. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say that goalie took forever to get up, and this should remain a good goal. That goalie spent 3 minutes down on the ice. There was no reason. He milked that. I expect this to be a good goal. Like I said, I know I'm usually a Barracudas homer, but he was down on the ice way too long. I just did not see the initiative of him getting up off the ice. And I believe that's what the rest are looking for as well. I know we don't have instant replay, but that should be a good goal. So it was called a no goal. I guess wrong. And we'll leave it at that. Face off will be to the right of the select. And face off one back into the neutral zone. D to D pass. Up in the neutral zone. Up to Tim Hoffey Camp. Ooh, nice shot with just white right. So the hardest things I've seen. Wide right. But that one is not. That is right left. I think the Barracudas were a little upset about that last goal, and if I had to guess, That might have given them a little extra something something. With 16 seconds left, we have a tie game. We have 27 shots for the Barracudas and 5 for the Israel Selects. All right. And we'll end it at that. That's 1-1. Barracudas at 27 shots. Israel Selects at 5. We'll see you back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
On this ice, nothing comes easy. Every shift, every pass, every shot, it's a battle. We don't just play for the scoreboard, we play for the grind, for the moments that test us, for the moments that define us. Together, we push forward, relentless, unstoppable. This is our game. We are the Mansfield Barracudas.
Bro, did you buy a new house?
No, actually, Mansfield Barracudas have a new partner.
We have a new partner?
Yeah,
Who?
Sarah Powell with League Real Estate.
Oh, no way. Can we meet her?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Hi, I'm Sarah Powell with League Real Estate, a proud partner with the Mansfield Barracudas. Come on in, check out my newest listing in Burleson, Texas. Let's have a look. We're in the Joshua ISD. It's 4 beds, 3 baths, almost 2,600 square feet with a separate game room and office. Partner with the Mansfield Barracudas is my family and I have been going out to their games for about 2 years now. My kids love going out and running up along the glass and cheering on the team, and it's a really fun family experience. Two bedrooms and 2 bathrooms downstairs and a game room with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom upstairs. Neighborhood features a pool, 2 parks, and a walking trail.
Hey, have you seen Tatum anywhere?
No.
Maybe he's out front.
Perfect length.
We're super excited to partner with Sarah Powell and League Real Estate.
If you're in the market for a new home, check her out.
And come check out the Mansfield Barracudas on October 3rd and 4th for the home opener.
is knocked out. Let's wake him up a little bit. Come on.
So we're back in the locker room, and Josh is knocked out. I'm gonna go ahead and wake him up because it looks like he needs a boost. But this is Pegasus smelling salts. Let's go ahead and show him the way with this. So this stuff, super powerful. Like once this goes under his nose, he's gonna pop up. She'll be like, whoa.
Oh, God. What the heck?
I'm awake. That's powerful. I'm awake. Pegasus smelling salts.
It works. Holy cow. I don't know what it is lately, but every time I skate, my feet are killing me, whether I'm in gear or out of gear. It's like I have monster feet.
What are monster feet?
Dude, you'll see when I take these skates off, I literally have monster feet. It's how bad they hurt.
All right, let's see.
All right. Oh, I can already feel them. My feet are hurting.
Bro, those are monster feet.
Dude, I told you, my feet are in so much pain, and they literally are monster feet.
Bro, you gotta get yourself some of the stand shoes. Put these on.
What are these?
Bro, these will make your feet feel like they're floating on midair.
So I won't have monster feet anymore?
You won't have monster feet. Those are the standing shoe, bro.
All right, let's try them. My monster feet are gone.
I told you.
That's phenomenal.
They feel better, don't
Dude,
they?
they don't hurt at all.
Yep.
You guys gotta try these shoes. Stand unbelievable. You don't want monster feet? Get these.
What are you waiting on?
Go get them today. Man, I can't believe he did this to me again. Here goes nothing. Every single time he comes over.
What are you doing?
Josh, this is like the 4th time that you clogged my toilet.
Okay, it's only been 3 times. Don't over exaggerate, bro. And I can't help it that there's a Chipotle right across the street from our office.
Honestly, it's getting ridiculous. And I don't know who else to call to do this, so I'm always left holding the bag.
Bro, just call DMS. Having some problems at the office? Don't worry. I can unclog those pipes for you. Give DMS a call.
People of all ages, of all walks of life can all come in and we can all have positive, good conversations with people we normally wouldn't otherwise do. Hi, I'm Charles and this is Geek Out. Let's geek out. Geek Out is a small chain of comic and gaming stores in the DFW Metroplex. We have one store in Burleson, Texas, and one store in Mansfield. Both of our locations are approximately 4,000 square feet, which is half retail and half gameplay area. And our tables are always free to play at. So regardless of what your interest is, we have what you're looking for. Geek Out was founded to have a safe, inclusive place for everybody in the community to come and play their hobbies, get into new hobbies, come together and just have a community and be a place for everybody in our area to enjoy themselves and be comfortable. I have been a comic book reader for 30 plus years. I have always enjoyed the environment that a place like this gives. I met the original owner and he mentored me to the point where he would like me to carry on his legacy. We have continued to do that and grow the community bigger than we ever anticipated doing. The variety of products we carry ranges from comic books to Dungeons & Dragons, tabletop RPGs, tabletop wargaming like Warhammer. We sell various toys, action figures, almost any game that you can think of, we either already have in stock or can have in stock. We pride ourselves on being one of the largest free-to-play areas in the region. We want to be a place for everybody to come together and geek out, just like the name says. And our tables are always free. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is we have a very diverse, curated team. There's somebody that works here that will be more than happy to talk at length about whatever you're interested in.
What's up, Mic'd Up Messy here. I'm here with Logan Stankoven. We're gonna be doing a breakaway challenge. Trick is that he can only use trick shots, so let's see if I can stop one. How many are you gonna score?
I don't know, we'll find out.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I didn't stop one.
You had to do them like that?
I don't know. I think those are lucky.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are facing up for period 2. And face-off win by the selects. Looks slowing things down. Couldn't tell if we're doing a D to D drop pass or we were going to put it up in the neutral zone. We're going to get that puck in deep inside the select zone. Barracudas chase, but chase ended quickly. Nice cross ice pass. Shot on net by the selects. Oh, slippery ice there for the Barracudas. Nice pass over. Couldn't do anything with it. Neutral zone possession here by the selects. Up the back in their own zone. Soft pass neutral zone. Nice. Headman pass. Oh, neutral. Oh. Just hit the post. I know I said neutral. All right. Barracuda is coming down the right side, cutting towards the middle. Shot on net. Saved. Wide right. Now the puck's to the point. Shot. Wide right. See, I'm getting better at it. Quick low shot on net. Good opportunity for a rebound. So, selects to maintain possession, but say go ahead and turn it over. Selects with Chris Blake. Shot on net. Rebound. Barracudas maintain possession. Playing a little bit too far apart. Nice short pass. And a shot on net. Easily grabbed by goaltender Josh Misick. Face-off's going to be just to the left of Barracuda's Barracuda's Josh Messick. And the selects have entered the zone. Oh. Barracuda's giving chase. And we might end up with an icing call right here. Yep. And face-off's just going to be just to the left of the Israel Selects goaltender. Play to the point. Quick shot on net. Oh, no goalie. Or no goal. Oh, good pass. Down front. And Olsen and a goal! Alex Olsen with a hell of a shot. Picked him top right. Great shot. Great shot. So the Barracudas are up 2-1. They're out shooting their opponent 28-9, but it is a close game. I'm watching it. It is close. Do not pay attention to the shots. Oh, Hoffenkamp with a chance to drive deep in the center. Now we have Alex Olsen giving it back to the point. Back to Alex Olsen, shot on net. Save by Select Goaltender. Oh, nice pass to the high slot. Didn't end up going through. Barracuda's getting a lot of shots right now. Face off a B just to the right of the Israel selects. And a good check by the Barracudas, but Select still have the puck. Pass up. Oh! And a nice snipe by the Israel Barracudas. Or sorry, Israel Selects. And somebody was dropped in front of the net. Not quite sure. I did not see that part of it. Something happened after the goal. I think they wanted to go. Usually when it happens after the goal, it was something that was set up before. So they were probably waiting for that to happen at some point. They just found a unique point. They killed them.
All right, 13 white on a goal. 2 blue and 9 white for Iverson. Interesting.
All right, and we're ready to play. We're tied 2-2 with 15 minutes left in the second period. Yeah, that wasn't gonna last very long. That wasn't gonna last very long. Well, we got a bunch of the guys in the box. So the first guy that didn't fight in the first period ended up trying to fight in the second period, but he lost that fight too. So I'm very confused about what's happening here, but all I know is the big guy that didn't fight turns out doesn't look like he knows how to fight. All right, Barracuda is able to move the puck around pretty well here. I get this puck in. Oh, Sauce cross ice. And back. Oh, thought he was going to go back to the point. All right. Barracudas need to slow it down. They're playing with a little bit too much hype. Slow it down. And shot on net by the Barracudas. Save by the Israel Select goaltender. And Tim Hoffenkamp's going to take it down the right side, cut down the middle. Oh, and huge save by the Israel Select goaltender. And a dumb pass, but they were able to take advantage. And they're going to go ahead and slow it down, pass it back to Wayne Johns on the D. Sauce pass back to the point. Oh, and a goal scored by the Barracudas. Nice way to slow it down. As soon as the Barracudas slowed the puck down just a little bit, things made it work. Big fan of slowing the puck down. Sometimes we get in too much of a hurry. Oh, we have to slow it down. But I'm an old man. I got the juice. I got the juice. All right. Now the Barracudas are up 3-2. 13 minutes left in the second period. Nice sauce pass in the neutral zone. Tipped out. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here. And I think we're going to have a fight here. And there's going to be another. Going to be another. Yeah, it's going to be a quick one. So this could go one of two ways. And we'll see which one it goes. Okay.
You're 6'7" and you're the softest guy in the ice. Shoot the fuck up. 6. 7'2". Next one. I'm gonna jump your fucking ass again. I'm gonna fucking jump your ass one more fucking time. I'll fucking.
All right. Looks like we have the Barracudas power play. Looks like a 5-on-4. Sorry, it's been a lot to get adjusted to. Trying to figure out how many of these Israel selects are out. The scoreboard looks like there should be 4, and it looks like there are 4. Okay, so we should have a good 5-on-4. Barracudas with 5 players on the ice. And then we're going to do the Israel selects will have 4. So it's only a 1-goal game. Like I said, even though with there being 31 shots for the Barracudas and only 10 for the Israel selects, it has been a good game. Is Israel being able to get it out of the zone, but Mansfield being able to get it deep. We have Michael Tatum in the zone, but he is unable to keep it in that far corner. A lot of unnecessary mistakes being made by Mansfield. So the Barracudas on the power play for the next minute and 7 seconds, but the problem is there's a lot of bonehead plays being made in the defensive zone for no reason whatsoever. So even though they have 21 more shots and, well, they're only up by 1 goal, I would like to see a little bit better play made out of that defensive zone. The breakout passes should not be that much more difficult. Nice drop pass. No support. All right, spread back out. Spread back out. All right. So the Barracudas have one more person. They have an extra person on the ice. They have an extra person on the ice. You would not know that by watching. but they have an extra person on the ice. All right. Nice pass in the neutral zone. Slow it down. Middle of the ice. Pass it over to Wayne Johns. Blocked the shot. Josh Messick will handle this behind his own goal line. That pass is mishandled. Nice DD pass by the Israel Selects. A nice cut back. Gonna go ahead and take it into his own zone. Slow it down a little bit. Go. Big fan of this play like that. And slow it down. Spread it out. Still behind the zone. We're sorry, behind the goal line. And a nice bounce pass up to Chris Blake. Wrist shot. Misses just left. Pass over to the point. Israel Selects. Passes on the puck. Or on the blade of Chris Blake. Oh, and the Barracudas end up maintaining possession of that puck. Shot on net, ends up being blocked. Puck ends up behind the goal line. Oh, little tip there. It's going to end up back closer to the, top of the circle. Shot on net, and I think everybody is out of the box. I'm also not a referee. I don't know. I don't know anything. Sometimes it's hard to tell. All right, looks like we have a All right, so the puck is inside Israel Select territory. Good keeping by, I spoke too soon. And Brandon's going to go ahead and say this needs to be further into the offensive zone. And the goalie says, I think it needs to be frozen. So if I had to guess, I think this face-off will be just to the left of the Israel Select goaltender. All right, we have a lefty against a lefty, one by the Mansfield Barracudas, but the shot ended up just kind of right in the 5-hole. No time or space for rebounds. Face off again. This time it's one behind the goalie of the Israel Selects. We're gonna go ahead and defenseman with some moves on him, some speed. Good shot. Great play. All right, it looks like we're going to turn into a little might be a little something behind the play. I'm not sure. All right, there's just a couple players to get some of their frustrations out. We'll see how those play out. All right, face-off's going to be in the neutral zone here, and Barracudas will win it. And the puck's going to end up on the net of Israel. Israel taking it through, crossing the blue line. Selects just not enough players, but still finding a way to get the puck to the net. Sauce pass just missed. No ice, calls the refs. Almost too many sticks. Held in by the Barracudas. Backhand Sauce ends up being chipped. Shot on net. Stuck in the corner. They're trying to figure out who's going to get it out. A slap shot on net. Misses just a white right. And shot from the neutral zone from the selects. Ends up being gathered by the Barracudas. They're going to try and chip this out of their own zone. Ends up back at select stick. They're going to try and move this thing forward. And good shot on net and good rebound by the selects. It all stays in bounds. Stenchfield dumps it deep, moved around the corner. There's a whistle. Not sure where. Wasn't sure what that whistle was for or where it came from. All right, Barracudas won it forward. We'll go ahead and, I thought I was going to get it deep and chase after it. He did not. Oh, Barracuda shot from the point, ends up going out of play. We do have a puck. All right, and we have another puck. So many pucks we have to provide. All right, and looks like the puck has now exited the select zone. Now it's entered back into the select zone, but it's okay. Their defensemen are controlling the puck, so they're going to try and set something up. They're going to circle back. D need to spread out a little bit more. Still too close to create. Too close to create. They need somebody to spread out. And the puck is still in the select zone. Sauce pass over. Still not flat. And the face-off will be, or should be, just to the left of the Israeli Israel goaltender. All right. They ice the puck? Nope, no icing. Check. All right. Oh, and ooh, Mansfield Barracudas almost with a short, little tricky play, but Israeli select goalie said no. So the faceoff should be just to the left of the Israel select goalie. Faceoff's going to be one back to the goalie, who's going to go ahead and cover that. All right, turnaround pass by the selects. It was kind of a blind pass, which now we have the Barracudas entering the zone, but they shoot it out of play. It hits the net. And Kevin Ely is in the box. Kevin, why are you in the box? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to keep that. It's a higher body injury. He's fine. All right. Puck in deep. Going behind the net. Now the puck is out of the zone. Picked up by the Israel selects. Nice cutoff. Intended pass back to the defense. Unsuccessful. All right, so now selects entered the zone. Barracuda is going to wait for a few extra attackers. Saucer pass back to the middle. Oh, they just can't seem to get good quality shots. Nice backhand pass. Israel selects. Entering the zone. Selects forward. The forecheck is not super aggressive, but not in a bad way. They give him enough time and space, but they cut it off really quick. All right. Now we have selects entering Barracuda territory. Good body check. Good play of the body. Oh, quick shot on net and a goal by the Israel selects. Wow. That was a defensive breakdown by the Barracudas. He decided to stop moving and take a shot. And the Barracudas didn't follow. Good shot by Selects. Win it back. And Selects territory here. D-to-D pass and another D-to-D pass. Behind the goal line. Referee took one off the shoulder there. It looks strong though. It looks good. The face-off's going to be to the left of the selects goalie. And selects have won it back, but I think they're going to end up icing this unless one of those officials wave that off, which they did not. And face-off will be just to the left of the selects goalie. Won it back. Mansfield to the point. And then backed out. Oh, nice play by the Barracudas there. Off the glass. Oh, shorted himself off there. This is not going to be an ice, but Israel did a line change there, but they still have the amount of guys they need. Now do the Barracudas. And the ref says no ice. Select players say why. Picked back up by the Barracudas, Tim Hoffenkamp. He's going to take a shot. No, he takes it behind the net. Shot on net now. It's hit somewhere. Oh, it was hit or blocked by a select player. We got about 5 seconds left. Surprised that was played out. Either way. We have another period coming out in about 15 minutes. I'll see you guys then.
On this ice, nothing comes easy. Every shift, every pass, every shot, it's a battle. We don't just play for the scoreboard, we play for the grind, for the moments that test us, for the moments that define us. Together, we push forward, relentless, unstoppable. This is our game. We are the Mansfield Barracudas.
Bro, did you buy a new house?
No, actually, Mansfield Barracudas have a new partner.
We have a new partner?
Yeah,
Who?
Sarah Powell with League Real Estate.
Oh, no way. Can we meet her?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Hi, I'm Sarah Powell with IEHL Real Estate, a proud partner with the Mansfield Barracudas. Come on in and check out my newest listing in Burleson, Texas. Let's have a look. We're in the Joshua ISD. It's 4 beds, 3 baths, almost 2,600 square feet with a separate game room and office. Partner with the Mansfield Barracudas is my family and I have been going out to our games for about 2 years now. My kids love going out and running up along the glass and cheering on the team, and it's a really fun family experience. Two bedrooms and 2 bathrooms downstairs and a game room with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom upstairs. Neighborhood features a pool, 2 parks, and a walking trail.
Hey, have you seen Tatum anywhere?
No.
Maybe he's out front.
Perfect length.
We're super excited to partner with Sarah Powell and League Real Estate.
If you're in the market for a new home, check her out.
And come check out the Mansfield Barracudas on October 3rd and 4th for the home opener.
So Josh is knocked out. Let's wake him up a little bit. Come on.
So we're back in the locker room, and Josh is knocked out. I'm gonna go ahead and wake him up because it looks like he needs a boost. But this is Pegasus smelling salts. Let's go ahead and show him the way with this. So this stuff, super powerful. Like once this goes under his nose, he's gonna pop up. Like, whoa.
Oh, God. What the heck? I'm awake. That's powerful. I'm awake.
Pegasus smelling salts.
It works. Holy cow.
I don't know what it is lately, but every time I skate, my feet are killing me, whether I'm in gear or out of gear. It's like I have monster feet.
We're monster feet.
Dude, you'll see when I take these skates off, I literally have monster feet. It's how bad they hurt.
All right, let's see.
All right. Oh, I can already feel them. My feet are hurting.
Bro, those are monster feet.
Dude, I told you, my feet are in so much pain, and they literally are monster feet.
Bro, you gotta get yourself some of the stand shoes. Put these on.
What are these?
Bro, these will make your feet feel like they're floating on midair.
So I won't have monster feet anymore?
You won't have monster feet. Those are the standing shoe, bro.
All right, let's try them. My monster feet are gone.
I told you.
That's phenomenal.
They feel better, don't
Dude, they don't hurt at all.
Yep.
You guys gotta try these shoes. Stand unbelievable. You don't want monster feet? Get these.
What are you waiting on?
Go get them today. Man, I can't believe you did this to me again. Here goes nothing. Every single time he comes over.
What are you doing?
Josh, this is like the 4th time that you clogged my toilet.
Okay, it's only been 3 times. Don't over exaggerate, bro. And I can't help it that there's a Chipotle right across the street from our office.
Honestly, it's getting ridiculous. And I don't know who else to call to do this, so I'm always left holding the bag.
Bro, just call DMS. Having some problems at the office? Don't worry. I can unclog those pipes for you. Give DMS a call.
People of all ages, of all walks of life can all come in and we can all have positive, good conversations with people we normally wouldn't otherwise do. Hi, I'm Charles and this is Geek Out. Let's geek out. Geek Out is a small chain of comic and gaming stores in the DFW Metroplex. We have one store in Burleson, Texas, and one store in Mansfield. Both of our locations are approximately 4,000 square feet, which is half retail and half gameplay area. And our tables are always free to play at. So regardless of what your interest is, we have what you're looking for. Geek Out was founded to have a safe, inclusive place for everybody in the community to come and play their hobbies, get into new hobbies, come together and just have a community and be a place for everybody in our area to enjoy themselves and be comfortable. I have been a comic book reader for 30 plus years. I have always enjoyed the environment that a place like this gives. I met the original owner and he mentored me to the point where he would like me to carry on his legacy carry. We have continued to do that and grow the community bigger than we ever anticipated doing. The variety of products we carry ranges from comic books to Dungeons & Dragons, tabletop RPGs, tabletop wargaming like Warhammer. We sell various toys, action figures, almost any game that you can think of, we either already have in stock or can have in stock. We pride ourselves on being one of the largest free-to-play areas in the region. We want to be a place for everybody to come together and geek out, just like the name says. And our tables are always free. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is we have a very diverse, curated team. There's somebody that works here that will be more than happy to talk at length about whatever you're interested in.
What's up, Mic'd Up Messy here. I'm here with Logan Stankoven. We're gonna be doing a breakaway challenge. Trick is he can only use trick shots, so let's see if I can stop one. How many are you gonna score?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I didn't stop one.
You had to do them like that?
I don't know. I think those are lucky.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the beginning of period 3. And I will say that without it being a 3-3 game, it is much closer than the shots would make it seem. There's been plenty of chances with both teams. This is not to nerd out, but if you've ever played EA, ooh, well, a drop pass, let's see it. That's all right. But yeah, it's almost like EA's chill video game hockey. Oh, did we call it? We called it. That's a goal for the Barracudas. That's 4-3. Less than a minute into the third. Is that, I don't want to make a guess. I'm going to say Tatum. Did they say Tatum? I'm going to guess Tatum. They could have been congratulating him for something else, but I think it was that. That's what the captain does. They get you those goals. All right, well, now Barracuda's up 1. I don't want to get hit by a puck. All right. D pass. Saucer pass up. Puck gets deep into the select territory. It's a little turn shot. The big guy. Okay, the big guy's. Big guy just kind of laying on top of the smaller guy. All right, little D pass, I'd assume, and probably back to him. No, all right, back up the middle. And all right, number 12, very shifty. Deep down, all around the net, finding the open guy. Oh! Too many guys chasing one guy. What happens is that leaves one, and God, what leaves one guy wide open. And then that guy gets the opportunity to come in and shoot at will. So I think that's what happened there. So as soon as Barracudas get 1, they chase 4 guys at 1 and leave 1 guy completely open. So that will happen to, I'm not going to say the best of us, but that did happen there. So now we're 4-4. We're tied again, just like at the beginning of the period. A D pass by the selects there. Now we're going to try and head man the puck, which we do. Another head man. He's going to go ahead and drop pass. Shot on net. Clears it to the corner, but it ends up at the point. Not enough guys in front. Okay. All right. Wheel is what he's being told. Once you get there, though, so I'm going to tell, all right, I'm going to tell everybody this, and this is just Adam Larson complaining about things. If you get 4 feet past the blue line, you are continuing to carry that puck into the zone, or you dump that puck into the zone. You don't skate 4 feet past the blue line and then sauce it the same amount of space you came in. It's just a waste of all your space and time. But anyway, you completely disagree with me, but hey, it's the 3rd period and they're tied 4-4. So I'll say whatever I want. Face off to the right of Barracuda goaltender Josh Messick. For all I know, that's the new cool thing. Skate really fast and stop 4 feet within as soon as you enter the blue line. Well, there we go. Oh, he's gonna keep. Oh, see, great opportunity. Oh, but the net is off the pegs, so we will have to call that off. You guys might not be able to hear this, but a little bit of Michael Jackson playing. All right, I'm going to consider that a select win, but the Barracudas have possession of the puck. See if they can get back to the point. Yep. Get it deep. Oh, nice little shot pass. What is... Oh, the net must have been off. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Another MJ song playing. Face off just to the left of the Israel select goaltender. Israel won it back. They keep trying the split play, and it does work sometimes, but when it doesn't, it puts them in a tricky situation. It's a set play, but when it doesn't work, it... All right. Anyway, I'm going to tell you, not my opinion. All right, so everything's tied up here on the boards. There's 4 people standing. Somebody needs to use their stick to try and get the puck. Okay, there you go. All right, now everybody's back up and into space. It looks like we got a little 1 on 3 actually. And Barracudas have it in the corner. Oh, they chipped it up. They chipped it up. Now the Israel Selects have been able to put it on to goaltender Josh Messick, who's played it up to Alex Olson. When he has the puck, he makes things happen. He slows the games down a little bit. He's put it behind the net. Now it's on somebody else's stick, and he got a great, or no, sorry, that was Tim Hoffenkamp that got a good shot. Shot on net, and yeah, high glove shot. And I say this is a good friend of Wayne's, but it's my least favorite shot in the entire world. The high glove, one that everybody can stop. It's just a whistle. If you need a whistle, shoot it high glove. Oh, here we go. And it looks like a 1-on-2 here for the... Oh, nice. Nice hit by Wayne Johns. Oh, an intended stretch pass. And Barracudas get it in the neutral zone off of a turnover, but a good defensive play by the Selects. Michael Tatum puts it deep behind his, well, I'll say deep behind the net. All right. Barracudas with a lot of time and space. Kevin Ely, good stretch pass. And picks it back up. Tim Alexander, looks like. And he's going to give it back to the point. He's got the puck back. A little too hard, but we still have it. Ooh. Kevin Ely, nice shot. All right. And we're just going to force him to the outside. Shot on net. Blocker save, Josh Messick. Battle in the corner. Oh, and number 6 is going. Noah Ledbetter. Oh, the drop pass. Drop pass. That's a goal. That's a goal. That is a Barracudas goal. Noah Ledbetter drop pass. And I'm going to try and figure out who got that. 3-4. And I'm not going to try and mess this up, but I believe the goal scorer was Emilio Maya Mayagochia. Mayagochia. If I mess that up, that's my fault. But what a beautiful pass by Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Mayagochia. And that's the fun part of all this. People you didn't know scoring goals. Softs are fast to the point. I did just hear it, and it sounded pretty close to what I said. All right, Cole Rose with possession, and a great play by Cole Rose. Got off the table a little bit too quick off of the Barracuda player. Shot on front. Oh, and another shot. But I will say the addition to Rose was needed and has been felt. He just took another good shot in front. And to ever think about him, I've known him for a little bit, and being a role player. He knows what he needs to do. All right. Oh, Barracuda's face-off one back to the point. Shot and a save. Let's see. We got 12, a little over 12 minutes left. And we'll see. Barracudas are up by 1. So we'll see how they try and play this. Do we try and put our best defensive players out there? Do we try and score another couple goals? Barracudas trying to get it out of their own zone and did. Still have some select players inside Barracuda territory. We're going to go ahead and try and break this puck out. Another pass on the blue line. Not usually a fan of that. Yep. Turns into one of these. Is that a interference? I think that's something. Or is it the net is just off? We'll see. Net's just off. Yeah, alright. Alright. That's fine. Face off just to the right of the Israel select goalie. Oh. Back to the point. Backhanded down deep behind the goal line. Line pass ends up with a turnover. Sounds like some commotion going on down. Yeah, we might just do some hog time. All right, everyone. Return to the Macazon, which only means one thing, is that it's a return to hockey. So I believe that the Barracudas are on the penalty kill, as they only have 4 players, and the Israel Selects have 5. So we're going to see how the rest of this game gets played out. I think the Barracudas are going to try and spread this thing out, waste their time as much as they can. They got time to waste it. Not sure that play, but I have a feeling that the Barracudas are going to play a little bit more physical in the last 10 minutes. All right. Barracudas are deciding if they're going to enter through the blue zone, they're going to pay for it. And I have a feeling we're going to get a, yep, timeout, time. No reason to dump that puck in. Maintain. Maintain, maintain, maintain. Now you dump it in. Hell, that could have gone in. A lot of time wasted. A lot of time wasted by the Barracudas, which I think is just what they're looking for. The Selects controlling it deep. Oh, and a goal! The goal by the Selects with 8:31 left in the third period. They're being outshot 2-1, but are tied. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the first period. Do not let the shots fool ya. This has been a closer game than the score has shown you. So let's see what this first period has in store for these two teams. I think we need more physicality from the Barracudas here. I don't know if that's allowed necessarily, but we need more of that. And I think we need closer passing from the Barracudas. We need stretch passes, or less stretch passes. They closer together, tight knit group. I see the Barracudas play the best when they play closer together, when there's always a support pass. When there's a support pass, they always make it. There's always somebody there. It's only when they try and do it by themselves. And I see that happen way too often. Nice set play. So that was a set play.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to stop by the merch tables and pick up some Mansfield Barracudas gear.
I think this is what is getting in the Barracuda's way here. They have a game to win. They're capable of winning it. It's not their focus. I'm not sure what the call was there. I expected a penalty, and there was not one. That's on me.
Beat him!
Barracuda's got to move it quick. And we're going to have a power play for, looks like I don't want to call it too quick. Yep, it's going to be the selects. We're going to end up on the power play. So we're going to have a power play for the next 2 minutes for the selects. Let's see if they do anything with it. Not a lot of puck movement. You would think at this point they would know they need to move the puck around, but they decided to take a shot on net, but it wasted them about 20 seconds. If they do that a few more times, nothing to stress out about. But if they decide to start passing the puck, whole new thing. Hold on to it, 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 hold on to it. Same guy took same shot from the same point. Hold on to it. Yep. So for a minute, we had one player take the same shot from one point. Got to be smarter. All right. The face-off to the left of the select goalie, one back by the Barracudas, shot on net, ends up being blocked by a select player. Nice little play there. Possess the puck. Possess. See, I like this. Possess. Wait for something to open up. Points open. If you're ever in trouble on the power play, very often is your deep covered. Selects one hand dump, not going to work. 5 seconds left in the penalty. And we got 2 and 1, and this is an even strength game. So they had a minute. And now the Barracudas have the puck. That's off. That's off. So we have a 5-on-5, or I should say 5-2-5 game, tied game, third period, 4 minutes and 41 seconds left. Shots on net, 48 Barracudas, 27 selects. It's all about who's going to be the smarter team here. Who's not trying to take the dump penalty. Who's not going to try and go out of their way to hit somebody unnecessarily. It's going to be who's going to play some hockey. Who's going to play hockey? Nope, no offsides. Touched him on a skate on the way in. He's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. That's not. At that point, you want to get it in deep. That's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. Not a bad play. Get a face off out of it. All right. Face off just to the right of the Israel select goalie. It's one back to the Barracudas. Quick shot on net. Glove down quickly. Set ourselves up for another face-off. Saw 3 and 340 face-off. Same spot as it was the last time. Center's been kicked out. Oh, yep. Hard. Oh. Face-off one. Back by the Barracudas. Passed over to the side. Jimmy Anderson shot on net. Barracudas slow this down. Drop it back to the D. Ledbetter. One-handed push. Selects entering the zone. Shot on net. Cleared. Ice. All right. We have 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third period. All right. No timeout call. Face off just to the left of Josh Messick. Shot on net. Saved. And covered. I assume the teams are waiting a little longer for their timeouts. And face off one by the Barracudas. Ends up behind the goal line of the Barracudas. Chipped out of the zone. Picked up by Barracuda. Cole Rose. Slows it down. Backhand. Shot on net. And into the net. Good enough. So I didn't realize we had so many questions on the chat. Okay, shake your hand. Okay. Anyway, it's for somebody else to answer. All right. And oh, we got a 2-on-1. See how they should slow this down. Slow that down. Slow that down. Nope. Nope. No reason to slow that down. Skate it in and shoot right at that net. And I don't think anything's going to come of this. All right, so we're still 5-on-5. All right, we got a 2-on-2 as long as the Barracudas maintain possession here. Ooh, just got tipped just a bit. Oh. Messick's going to come out and play this puck here. Time. And all right. Looks like Wayne's got a little bit of time and he's going to use it, which I love. A lot of ice out there. Let's slow it down. Not. Oh, what a save by Josh Messick. And a little sauce over to the right side. Just got to put some pressure. Onside. Backhand. Back to Tatum. Set it up. He's got time. He's got time. Back on net. All right, we got a 1-on-1. Try not to get a penalty here.
Your Mansfield Barracudas. 5. And the Israeli Hockey Club. 5. This game will be decided via a 5 minutes, 3-on-3 overtime period. Let your Barracudas hear you! Make some noise!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 5-minute OT. We have 4 periods. This is the 4th period. We got 5 minutes, and it's a 5-on-5. So, however you want to, it is 3-on-3, but this is 5, 5, and 5. 5 minutes, 5-on-5. 3-on-3. 5 goals, 5 goals. All right, selects are going to go ahead and end up with entering the puck first. Problem with when it goes all the way down, only 3 players. They're going to take it all the way behind the net. Try and slow this down, then speed it up. He's going to take it around pretty much the whole ice. He's going to circle back at the top of the blue line, take a shot on net. I will say that they've wasted a lot of energy. The Selects have wasted more energy than the Barracudas, which when you get into 3-on-3 hockey, energy is a big deal. Oh. Oh, and the Selects are going to end up pulling it out off the 3-on-3. Well, the score was close. The shots weren't close, but the game was. So anyway, they'll have another game tomorrow. Check in then. Later.